Hey YouTube, I'm coming at you with a very different kind of video today. I wanted to do a quick comparison video, and last night I fell on my wrist, and I don't think anything's broken. The doctor didn't see anything, but it's in a splint for the time being. So I haven't showered, and I'm kind of gross, so I don't want you guys to see my face, but I did want to do a quick comparison before I wore my newest Black Friday deal. Okay, so yesterday I found these cuties. These were at TJ Maxx, and I've been really dying for a pair of the leopard Rothys. I think the print that they're in is called the Big Cat. And as I said in my last video, I just bought these. I've had these for maybe about 2 months now. And I really like them, but I'm having a really hard time justifying $145 for them. Because it's just, I don't know. As much as I like them, there's nothing particularly special or fancy about them. There's no leather, there's no fur. So $140 for just some flats and just having a very hard time with. So I just want to do a quick comparison video to Rothys and to some other Rothy lookalikes. So you are going to see the shoes and my feet very briefly in this video. So don't judge my winter feet. I do know I need a pedicure. So the very first pair of shoes that I bought were these Skechers. And they are, I believe, called the Clio. And they are made out of a very stretchy material, much stretchier than the Rothys. And then these actually have air-cooled memory foam. So here's what they look like on. Decidedly, the style itself is not as cute as the Rothys. It does come up kind of high on your foot. But they're very stretchy, they're very flexible, and they breathe very well, which I think is really important for these kinds of shoes, especially for me. I'm a teacher, so I can wear them summertime when it's warm, and they're still going to be comfortable. These were the shoes I was wearing when my left foot got injured. It got stepped on by a 7th grader. And so there is no protection, no support on the top part of your foot. And there isn't with these shoes either. So just keep that in mind. Not a lot of protection on your foot. Okay, so those are the first ones I bought. And then, of course, as I said in my last video, I went ahead and I bought the Rothys. And out of all 3 shoes, I mean, the color on these is obviously a lot nicer. This is the Crimson Heather, so it's like red and gray. So as I slip this one on, and I'll put on both, definitely, as I said, the styling on these is definitely way cuter than the Skechers version. It does leave a little bit of toe cleavage, which I know some people like. Now for me, I do not wear shoes barefoot ever. I always wear some sort of sock because my skin just gets rubbed and ripped off. And that's just not something comfortable for me. So I have been having a little bit of trouble when I wear these, finding the perfect sock that's not going to show. Thankfully, I'm with first graders this year because I'm sure my middle schoolers last year, if they would have saw a hint of a sock, they would have freaked out. So just comparing from the Skechers to these are very soft and flexible also, not stretchy and elastic like these, but very soft. And whatever they're made with on the inside, it is very cooling. As I said, I don't normally wear these barefoot, but I do imagine they would be comfortable barefoot. And you can see I can wiggle all my toes. Now these are a size 8, which is my true to size shoe. And for the Rothys points, you do have to go at least 1/2 size up. So these are 8.5. I think if I would have gone a full size and gotten a 9, they would have been way too big. So, I mean, definitely the style is much cuter than the Skechers. But the Skechers are very comfortable. And I do, when I wear them to work, get a lot of compliments on them. I have gotten compliments on these as well. Okay, so last night as I said, at TJ Maxx, I found these guys. So these are a full size up. These were the only ones in the entire store. So, I mean, I had no other option but then to try the, how is my dog's fur already in this? Sorry. I had no other option but to go a full size up. So, I mean, just from feeling the outside between the two, and comparing it to the two other shoes, these are more rough. They're not as soft or stretchy. They're a little bit stiff. The sole is pretty thick as well. I'll compare the sole to the others. These were $20, which I think for what they were, it's a pretty good price. Okay, so let me pop these on for you. And I'll do a comparison. Okay, so as far as the silhouette goes, between the two, they're very similar. These go a little bit up higher, not as much toe cleaved. And I didn't mention it, but the brand of these is 7-7. I've never owned 7-7 shoes before. I have gotten several pairs of 7-7 jeans. I find them frequently at TJ Maxx and Marshalls as well. So, I mean, you can see as I'm wiggling around my foot, this foot's not moving. This foot I can move all around, and it's very comfortable, but this I can't move so much. So again, I'm glad I did get a full size up. The Rothys, my foot inside is very, very cool and comfy. These are not uncomfortable. They're okay, but it definitely doesn't have that same cooling feeling. I'll do an updated video once I actually wear these to work and let you know how they work out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and compare the soles for you guys. And I'm self-conscious about my feet, so I'm going to put them back in my Ugg slippers. Okay, so if we compare these two soles, obviously 7 is blatantly ripping off Rothys. In doing some research and some reading, it looks like possibly there was a cease and desist from Rothys because apparently these were abruptly pulled from their website and now they're all at all the discount stores. So same exact pattern. And then if we look at the Skechers have that like soft cloth material at the bottom for a little extra grip. I like that. That's like what they have on the bottom of Toms. Newer Toms. Older Toms, they had nothing and you could slip and hurt yourself, which obviously I don't need as I'm holding this with my splint. Rothys, very flexible. You can bend these in half. The other ones, not so much. So, oh, very stiff. Yeah, not moving. So, I mean, definitely, like I said, I haven't worn the 7s yet, obviously. But the most comfortable and the most fashionable out of the three would definitely be the Rothys for me. But I think the price point of these other brands is really, really nice, especially if you're not sure that this sort of style is even going to work for you. I would definitely say to try one of these other brands first. These I got at DSW with a coupon. They were under $20. I want to say they were like $16 or something. And then, as I said, these were at my TJ Maxx last night for $20. I have seen other people on different Rothys groups on Facebook saying that they saw these styles and similar ones like the points or, the flats and the loafers at their Ross as well. And a couple weeks ago, they were being sold at JCPenney too. So if you're interested in trying them out or you just want a cheap pair of dupes, I think these are going to be okay. I'm going to do a extended review once I've actually worn them to work. Thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.